Kamban.
Shapuzit.
Grand Charlie. Zincane-ke izinto engifuna ukuzenza namhlanje my bro. Akusizi izinto
Akunaflop ntwana ungibreakele down ntwana ukuthi sikhuluma ngani fana.
Hayi namhlanje dog we basically going to be discussing disgusting. Charlie. Into soyenza fana. Into soyenza namhlanje mfethu. I'm outside today. Basically going to be looking at the I have a theory here. Let me just write it out for you here. Khona kuzobonakala kahle hle ukuthi imayelana ngani namhlanje. But today is basically let's see. Oh, sithi kanje. Confidence equals to experience plus education. Now, education abantu bayithatha ngathi isigela, but it's basically the knowledge that you have pre everything. So
Sure, bro.
I start moving the text. Yeah, okay, cool. Shuthi iPhone ngiqale kabusha. But yeah, experience ibalekile in terms of anything. Let me write it out again. Confidence is equals to experience plus education. Yeah. All right, Charlie fethu izolo hayi ngisho nana izolo izinto ezenzakalile during this morning's is it Asian no my bekuyi session there this morning's London session. Basically it made me realize with man Charlie lento le iflop iqala ekuthenini information isuke ikhona yabo.
Sure.
Information isuke ikhona and education isuke ikhona yabo. But I have a buy running already. Don't enter now, but this is just to emphasize the point.
Sure, bro.
The most important thing, let's pick a random pair for now, no?
Sure, boy.
Pair to spell up. As it's AUDJPY, no? Let's take. We're going to check AUDJPY.
Yo. Le shy 2 euros mos.
Buka thatheni yona ke ntwana yami sibheke isidile nayo nje one time. Sithathe plus thatheni Forex ICE. Yeah. Mina stop loss in this or zone. Oh, I am a EMA. Bese ngizosho ukuthi chu. Stop esingaka.
Yinso engenile.
Angayingeni Charlie, but I'm looking for sales. AUDJPY now bonile ama sales are actually very valid. So there's no reason to be panicking about anything. But basically fethu lento le kanje Charlie. Whenever price goes down, it creates a range to the upside. Yeah, is around.
Sure.
That whole notion, dog, it plays out again and again. Yeah, it plays out again and again, dog. It plays out again and again. Until eventually it reaches these high maximum points. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
But during the interim, dog, in order for you to be able to just confidently hold your trade, you need to be paying attention to our rejections,
Yeah.
yeah. So our rejection symbol, dog, can be anything from ama doji, like in this case, doji lana, or engulfing, yeah. Well, so it's either one of those two, a morning star, or a fake out where price will basically be trying to pop out of the zone, and then it'll close immediately back, and then it'll retest and go down, yeah. Well, fake out levels,
Yeah.
2 candles like this, yeah. You understand the concept of fake out, Mas. We were bullish. Let's say this is a bullish candle, and then immediately the red one opens and it just closes way back beneath the zone. That's a fake out, yeah, boy. But yeah, isn't thing at
Yeah, I've seen and like such instances.
yeah, yazi ukuthi ke phi inkinga dog. When you see the instances, we are usually faced with my emotions are it's because it's money, dog, yabo. It's because it's money. But lentole, you mustn't look at it in terms of money.
Done.
You must never look at it in terms of money. More, I promise you, you'll fail every time.
Yeah.
Yabo, once you get the money part of it out of the way, then you can start focusing on the process, yabo. Because that's all this thing is. You need to master the process before you make the money, yabo. You need to have a strict protocol, a strict operational guideline. Oh, it's okay. If I see something like this, then I will do 1, 2, 3. If I see that, okay, cool, price, it tried to break up, but it couldn't, yabo. It printed a bearish candle here, and then the other candles, what they did was retest this close. And when you look left, now we know that there's that high peak left. Yabo. So with that in mind, with that in mind, when was lento le, you know it's okay, cool. Kuyehliwa. Ukuthi kuzokwehliwa nini, you don't know. It's not your job to know. Yabo. Ukuthi the market doesn't need to move when you are there on the screen. Ingayihambela kwesinye isikhathi wena ungekho. But when, as long as the analysis yakho, dog, as long as the analysis is on point, uqedile child, yabo, uqedile. Because namanje, we have this minor what you call it? It's a minor trend line, this, yeah?
Trend line,
yeah, boy. And then we have this candle is broken out, yeah, boy. Exactly. So it's retesting the trend line. And then after that, you know where we're going. You look left. Where is the lowest zone? The most recent zone. First of all, we'll have this area, and then we'll have this one. And then ultimately, we will come to this one. Yeah, bro. And then continue as we break the zones. As price breaks and retests, it will continue going down. Yeah, bro. Breaks, retest, and continues down. But when your job is to get one of these moves, you don't need all of them. Otherwise, uzobe billionaire. Or else loser. Literally, like, yeah, bro. So my guy, the only way you'll get the confidence is by applying these things and seeing how they work. Yeah, bro. Seeing all the different permutations of the same thing. Yeah, bro. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's take a random, even more random approach, and we will basically be discussing a week, daily. Let's just back test with daily, so that now we born lending you show your child. Oh yeah, this is actually yo, it dropped so much, and then it came back all the way up. Yo, my internet is bad. Let me buy some data here.
ADNZ ngibona ngathi izoyehla.
Yeah. Hayi soyibheka Charlie, soyibheka.
Sike siyihlolisise nayo Charlie.
Yeah, hayi. So soyifakela ibuko. Ngipha nje u 30 seconds nje la. Ngithi
aphelele account isuke ku-1 seku-5 mase
hayi abanye hey Charlie kube yile ya 2.5 610 eish kawu hey mara kusasenani it's no use crying over spilled milk yayibona lonto it's no use
yabo
nginana makata waliphuza ubisi oluchitheke phansi so
uhlezi usho ukuthi market always creates opportunities.
yebo injalo nje Charlie injalo nje
phezulu
sithi okay lana Charlie ngibona izinto ezimbalwa nje just out of curiosity we have this area here now which was retested by these candles. So this is a fake out higher time frame. On the weekly time frame, this is one bullish engulfing, or bearish engulfing, excuse me. It's this move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a week.
Sure.
Yabona lento eyenzakala la kule network le inqeda umoya because manje umuntu ngathi ingishaya ngomadabafa dog ingishaya ngomadabafa mara
I'm line inokhomba cards angazi ukuthi yami ngoba inokhomba 2 bar 1 bar
hayi akusinto etheni kodwa sibeke la sibone boma more nice plus I Telkom mntwana yami ngidla nje ngemonice slow siyalena le 6.5 77 rand ngiyazi
6.5 mega gig
6.5 gigs 77
for how long
I think it's 10 days or something my bro maruyaza I last lonto leyo umuntu umeshaya izungu nje lawo yabo so it's not like ngiyayi waste and ayibuyi ngaspani asibhekeni la khona ufuna
kumele ngithole isimo sekayile ngisikhona kumele ngispanise kahle
ungaloku nje uyimoshela isikhathi uvesana ukuthi star 123 hash uyingene le into ezimnandi uthi ngicishe le ntuza ke le eish hey man Charlie sakhona
khani ukuzwa boy ngikhona boy
hey bengicishe Wi-Fi la Kaiso welcome my brother come on king basically izolo we got taught a very harsh lesson by Nasdaq dog so we are here to lick our wounds yayibona lonto sizolungisa kulama mistake lawo esiwenzile izolo we are going to analyze exactly what we did wrong yabo so first things first random charts we back testing random charts you have this upward movement here and you also have this area here yayibona lonto we retested or we rejected this price again we rejected this price and pushed up again. When you look left, we were retesting this week. All right. And then price continued to collapse. And then we have this engulfing candle here.
Sure.
Okay. Lana kwenzakalani ke manje. This candle must bounce and pop. If it doesn't, then it'll go all the way and fill the range to the downside. It's either up or down, guys. We must keep it simple. Because the more you try to be extravagant nanamuthi ubamba lama trade ama trade ama hero ivesana ikhahlele market ikishaya futhi njengoba bengitshena i-entry doesn't matter dog as long as the direction is right. I-entry is something you can focus on some other time, bro. So but for now as long as the direction is right you are set, my guy.
So USD ubona ingenzeni ngifekile ayivala kuma negative and it came back
yabona. So using that as as the lesson, using that as the lesson, Lana, what I would anticipate is going to happen here is something like this. Yeah, bro. Lana, as long as, again, you guys will hear me use this word over and over and over and over again, because you cannot predict the markets. You can only anticipate. Yeah, bro. That is why in closing it, as long as price doesn't break beneath the previous candle's high, we are safe for buys or we are safe for sells. Yeah, bro. So with that being the understanding, I usually say that when I have a direction on the weekly time frame for how things are going to play out for that week, yeah, bro, the potential scenarios for that week, Buga, before anything happens with market, before price goes up or down, it must leave a wick and then push up. Yeah, bro, if we are going down again, it will leave a wick, fill a wick, and then continue down. Now, this is so. This can be viewed on the smaller time frame as something like this, no? As something like this. We have a rejection here. Hey, my more shaganam. The rejection, basically, and then we have this minor tiny candles. Yeah, well, and then they bounced here, support lay. It left a wick again, and then it bounced up. Yeah, well, all the way to the close lap. Yeah, well, all the way to the close. This is the smaller time frame, nah? With smaller time frame, this move down looks like this. Yeah, boy. And then this would be where the retest was. This would be where the retest was. Yeah, boy. So, what this candle might be viewed as a retest candle. Yeah, boy. It'll try to pop up and then again, but then in order for price to go down, this will be creating wicks on it. So it's wicks getting filled. Yeah, boy. This is a higher time frame. These two candles are higher time frames, and then these are the smaller time frames. Yeah, boy. And then what happened here is we had a break. Yeah, we had a break. Candles try to push all the way down, and then we have a rejection now. Yeah, boy. Where the candle ultimately closed back above or back. Where is this area? Where the candle ultimately closes here. Go by this close. Yeah, boy. This is how. Yes, I see Zinjan. Hey, Marayazing. Okay, no weekend. I think Friday or Saturday, I'll be back in town, and we'll use that simulator so that we can understand Amakandlela, like candle by candle. It's so basic, guys. As long as you get an understanding or you get direction of the weekly candle right, it doesn't matter what the smaller time frames are doing, because the higher the time frame, the stronger the confirmation, the stronger the confluence, the stronger the rejection or the stronger the reaction of price to that specific area that you're looking at, be it support, be it resistance. But as long as we higher time frame, you must trust the higher time frame, because what the higher time frame means is that price, my daily time frame, it means that price took a day to create that support. I wish this volume yako, guys. I know it's you, the TV yako.
Yeah, watching Netflix.
You watching Netflix? Ah. Yes, Zanjan. Bugada. Sikwenze nje wena. Ima asithi. Yeah. Shango mute nje kancane mntana yami. Mama sufuna ukuringa uzoyi unmute ngizokubona la screenini. So again, the higher time frames, they have more of a confluence and the confirmation. So when you are looking for a direction as to where you are going to enter in is it a buy or a sell, with smaller time frame, and it's guys, top-down analysis starts from monthly, you go down to weekly, you go down to daily, you go down to 4 hours, go down to an hour, go down to 30 minutes, go down to 15 minutes, and then finally you buy 5 minutes and the minute. Yeah, but if you can correspond all of those things to see one picture, you have an amazing trade. Yeah, bro. you have an amazing trade. Because these wicks that are created, kule indawo so basically on the smaller time frames, this is a lot of pips. This is a lot of movement. Yeah, bo. So again, where do you anticipate price will go in terms of this current situation here? First of all, we have this support lana, and then we have this resistance area. Yeah, bo. And then apart from that, we also have this area here. Yeah, bo. So again, we anticipated, since we had a bullish engulfing here, this area must be respected and price must print a candle up, or candles that will be slowly but surely moving up. Yeah, bo. Until ultimately they will need to break and then retest this level. Yeah, bo. Because wherever single tap rejections are, those are the levels that will get broken and retested, and you can execute from those levels. Yeah, bo. So back to, let's clear the charts, clear all drawings. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3. This is a single tap rejection, this area. We could be going there for now, since it's the most recent area. This one is older, so we will pay attention to the most freshest zones. The closer your zone is to price, and this works on the 5 minutes, hourly, 30 minutes, 4 hours. The closest zone to your current plan of execution, or where price is in relation to the time that you look at the charts, and you get into the charts and you see that, okay, price is here now. Yeah, but Eli price. Let me look left. Okay, this is the first zone. So we need to break above here. Go smaller time frame. We need to break above here and retest and then continue up. And then again, we would need to break above here, retest and continue up. Again, look left into relation where price is, break above, retest and then up. That's how price moves. It's all break and retest. And how will the retest happen? On the higher time frame, it will be a wick. It will be a wick, because price will go down, but it won't close there. It will close above. What is it? As if I can be practically useless. So yeah, as it for now, since this is a daily time frame now. With daily time frame, we see this low here now. We have this low.
Yeah.
Time frame. There's a low here, and the extreme lows, the extreme turning points. But we'll only pay attention to where the most recent ones for us, because we are scalping and we are not swing trading. You scalp to swing. You can let your scalp position run into profits if you need to. But firstly, you must get the entry right. Yeah, Bob. So let's look left again. We have rejected an area here of price, and when you look like to the most recent zones, this top turning point will be our following zone. Yeah, and then we also have this minor double top here, or whatever this thing is. Let's zoom into that. Okay, this is where the fake out happened. Yeah, this is a fake out. Look at what happens here. Price broke above, and then it immediately closed back beneath. Oh damn, what the hell was that line? It closed back beneath this price range. Yeah, it broke up above 92 290, and then it immediately closed back within that range. Yeah. So if this is the most recent single tap, then I anticipate that this move was the catalyst to push price up. Yeah, bo, to this area. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, bo. Stop loss is beneath the lowest point, kule zone le. So maybe like we'll say la. Yeah, bo. It's just for explanation and argument's sake, actually, because you know how I feel about stop losses. So yeah. So let's play this one out. Let's see. Okay, wait. We have broken above our zone here. You keep adjusting it, dang it. Where is the most recent area? This is the most recent. We don't consider this area. We do not. Let me move this out the way. We do not consider this area. We'll consider this one. Or better yet, let us consider this area. Yeah, single type rejection ang itakon. A week, nah. And then let us also pay attention to this area right here, this week. Let's drag that across. Paste it there. Okay, cool. Now what we see happening is something like this. Okay, guys, so it's trying to get back on. Eish.
Uyakhatha ntwana.
Ngiyakhatha. Yangiva no. Yo, ithini la? All right. Uyangizwa dog? Guys, subuyile. Nangu Sipho na ishawe network. Kwenzakalani ngani? Sure. Kwenzakalani bro? Batho ba talking network our woman. Kole re keng di Wi-Fi router nyana mo. I ring it up boy. Aku ukwi man. Sure, child.
Isipho.
Will. All right. I network yakho ntwana yami right.
Qalile ukubhalenda.
Ngitshene ngathola Telkom. Ngitshenile. Bheka nje no. Bheka nje no. But anyways, guys, back to it, yeah. If this is the daily time frame, now, if this is the daily time frame, you do not need to be looking there, past there, or all of this other noise. No. That's not how you trade. No. You focus on what is there right now, and right at that point that you are looking at the markets. You look left and you find the most recent zone. Yeah, the most recent zone would be this. The most recent zone would also be this zone here at the bottom. Yeah, that would be the most recent zone. Yeah. Again, if you drag these out a lot, see the thing, why am I saying you pay attention to the most recent zone? Is because when you drag it out, when you drag it left and you take it left, it matches and corresponds with all the other previous historic zones. So you don't need to look at them. You only focus on where price is turning. You only focus on wicks. Where the wicks are is where you must enter. Yeah, in anticipation that the wicks will act like a wick again and force price to push up. Yeah. Again, let me explain this in simple terms. Take a small chunk of the markets. Don't take all of it. See, I see a lot of traders doing this. This to me, looking at a chart like this, we are looking at a chart like this is craziness. It's mad. It's this is stupidity at its best. You cannot look at a chart so far back in history, because what dictates the most recent price movement is the most recent price zones, not all of these historic ones, bruh. So let us zoom in and take a small sample. Nice sample it. This is enough. This is enough for you to get an understanding of where price is going. This is enough. So again, let's look at this now. Let's look at something interesting. This is it daily. You apply the same concept with 4 hours. You apply the same concept with hour. You apply the same concept with 15 minutes. It's all the same. The markets move the same. They move the same. So please, just stop. I see this price of 105. Hey, it's good to have them marked out on your chart, yes. But those should not influence your current trading decision. Yo, bro. To be honest, you only need this much to know where price is going. Yeah? This much is enough. Let me show you why I'm saying this is enough. Look here. this price, we have this extreme. We have this extreme point here, this single tap rejection. We tapped once and then we rejected. And then we also have this extreme, this low. Yeah. What has happened here is we have engulfed this previous candle. This candle didn't leave a wick to the upside. What instead it did, it rejected 087.421. Yeah. Now, with that being said, this candle closed above where, when you look left again, you see this point? That is the point, that is the what you call it, resistance. Because previously with this candle, this price of 88,504 was acting as what? Resistance, because it pushed price down. So when resistance gets broken, it turns into what? Support. Support. And what will happen is, you can clearly see we have not retested. We have not retested here. So what will happen is we need to retest. In order for us to create a range to the upside, we need a retest. And then we'll continue after creating that range to break above these zones. Yeah. Again, once we break above, we will retest again and then continue going. Where are we going? To this point. Yeah. Let's see. Let's play this out. Let us play this out and see what happens. Let's clear my drawings. Let's close this. Let's see what happens here. Just slow down. Yeah. Wait. That's a retest. This candle is a retest. Yeah. It doesn't need to go touch your zone exactly. Oh. Woo. It doesn't need to go touch your zone exactly to the exact point. It's only the concept of price going down and trying to retest. Yeah. Look at this now. If I were to enter the position la, retest, look left. As the wicks are getting formed, I am marking out my zones. Yeah. I am marking out all the areas that have been kind of what you call it, all of the areas that have produced issues for price. Yeah, those are the areas that I mark out. But you only mark them out as they print, because you can't predict where it's gonna print. You can't predict that exactly it's going to go down here. Yeah, but what you can do is help yourself, and as the markets are printing, you continue adjusting your shit. You continue adjusting your zones. Yeah, but continue adjusting. Nah, yeah, but learned. And then what this means is that we need a further push up to where? To this week now. Yeah, as long as price doesn't break beneath where? 88.320. Yeah. Let's play now. Yeah, bro. Oh, wait. Break. Stop loss hit. Yeah, bro. Why did it hit? Maybe, potentially, let's look left. Now, this is where you minimize. Like, oh, okay. Let me drag this zone out. Potentially, what is happening here is basically fetching liquidity. If this candle closes beneath this price, then the next one again should retest and continue down. Yeah. Oh, let's see what happens. Retest. Yeah. See, so what this tells me, as price is doing this tells me I need to adjust my zone again. Let me move down my zone to where price is currently. I adjusted and I'm like, okay, cool. Oh. So what is happening here is we're basically filling the range to the downside. Yeah. We filled the range, we left the wick. We couldn't close there. We didn't close there. And we wicked up and we created a bullish candle. So what price is doing here is creating support. Yeah. Price is creating support. Yeah, well learned. As long as price doesn't break beneath the previous candle's low, I am buying here. This is why you don't need the whole move up. You only need one candle. Yeah, well. Again, we still have this area in mind here now. But then you also like subjectively, you also like paying attention to this kind of thing, you know? Like, okay, cool. Lana, we might be establishing a trend to the downward. Yeah, bro. And then again, and then again, you wait for the markets to show you what they want to show you. Wait, hold on. Patience, no stop loss. If you had a stop loss, you wiped out and then price came back. Why stop loss is ikhona? If process yakho, if your process if your process is as clearly defined and as specific as possible, why should you use a stop loss? Because what you know is enough, bro. Trust what you know. Yeah, bro. You need to trust what you know. It will work. Yeah, but the only reason that you don't trust it is because you haven't backtested it enough. You haven't lost like a lot, I presume. You haven't been in the action for enough time. So don't be harsh on yourself, my bro. It all takes time. Experience is not something you gain overnight. Yeah, bro. The confidence is not something you gain overnight. It takes time. It takes you trying and failing and then looking out for these differences here. Yeah, bro. So next time, what I will do is instead of taking this area, I will look left from this area and I will establish the lowest point before that. Yeah, bro.
Sure.
Yeah. So again, since price is broken above here now, above this wick. What needs to happen is we need to retest. As long as price breaks above any structure, let's retest. Otherwise, we retested here too. Price broke above this 87,421 area, and it retested. Yeah, and then again, you also like paying attention to how this. Yeah. So dog. You also paying attention to how this candle, as long as it didn't close beneath the previous candles, the close is important again. The close, not the wick where price wicks. Yes, the wick is important for your entry, but its direction is based on candle close. Yeah. Let's look at where candles are closing. Yeah. This candle here, this candle couldn't close beneath 87,150. Instead, it closed at what you call it? Price 87,720. Yeah. And with that being said, this candle didn't even leave a wick. Yeah, it engulfed this candle here. Yeah, but now it engulfed this candle. Look at this big engulfing. So there is no more selling momentum. Yeah, there is no more selling momentum. Again, we created a single tap rejection area here. We created a doji. So what we anticipate is in the future, price will come down and tap that area, this area here, before continuing up. Because when we have upside movement, we are creating a range to the downside.
Yeah.
Downside range. But how do we know that the downside range is now in play? That is when you take into consideration your rejections. That is when you take into consideration your trend lines. That is when you take into consideration your resistance and your dojis and all of these other reversal signals. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And then you use those to base your decision. Yeah. So yeah. Let's play this. Okay, wait. Let's look left.
So
Yo.
Because let's check out 89,409.
89,409. Yeah. Nah. Yeah, we had a wick. We had this wick, highest point. Lana, again, dog, you know, if you don't see a retest on the higher time frame, best believe it happened on the smaller time frame. Yeah, bro. Why did it happen on the smaller time frame? Because the break above the zone was so strong, price didn't have time to come and wick down. The buyers and the bulls were in there. Yeah, bro, they were pushing price. The buy orders were getting shafted into the markets. Yeah, bro. And that overwhelms the markets. And that simply means that more traders were paying attention to the minute by minute, 5 minute by 5 minutes retests rather than the daily ones. Because they knew from this bullish candle, hey, we're still going up here. There's too much bullish momentum. We have engulfed a bearish candle and there's too much bullish momentum. Yeah, well. So they waited for a retest with smaller time frame. Yeah, well. This week again, now I'm still alive. Single tap rejection, we broke, we retested. Single tap rejection, we broke, we retested, we died. Nala, with smaller time frame, there's some retest here. We just won't see it good daily because this trading view thing only allows us what you call it daily. Only allows us to see the daily. Yeah, but now candles now are like this. Now you can look back and you're like, oh wait. So what I said, like, we had a double bottom. We had a double bottom. Yeah, bro. We had a double bottom. Yeah. And then this is the neckline. This is where you enter your buy again. Yeah. Single tap rejection. Let me just zoom out for you so you see exactly where price is now. Single tap rejection. Nah. Again, it single tapped once and then it created this wick. Yeah. Sure, bro. Yeah, figure corner ya tap. It's coming. Yeah, but maybe the next candle, what will happen with the next candle is we will retest this area and then continue to push up above that area to this one here. And these are all things, they are not certain, they are not like definite. They are just anticipations. They are anticipatory in nature. Once a candle breaks above a zone, it retests and then it continues up. Once a candle breaks beneath the support, it retests and then continues down. Where is it going when it's going down? Look left. The most recent zone that you have, you take profit there and you out. Okay. Yeah, stress. And the other thing, dog, that I find like knocks people's confidence is whenever things don't go your way, yeah, bro, and you are there on the charts, you are watching the charts. Woo! You will never hold the trade, bro. You will never hold the trade. Yeah. So in order to now you are panic. Because it's cards. The hour in the morning where you analyzing and you executing and then you leave. My share stop loss is shy, bye. 3 trades, you pick 3 trades. My share stop loss is shy, my share take profit is shy. But set those 2 things and then leave the markets. Let the markets do their thing. Because you can't force them to move while we're not paying. Yeah, bro. So let's keep playing this. Retest. Candle, wick, single tap rejection, retest. Yeah, ball. Ngesikhathi kwehla lethule when we are buyer, you buying on the wick. You are catching the dagger, my bro. You are catching the dagger. Yeah, Zalon. In anticipation that it will continue up. Why will it continue up? We still have this range here. We still have this range to fill. We still have this range. This is our range. Yeah, bro. And price might potentially pull all the way up to that range. If it doesn't break above, then it needs to reject and continue down. Yeah, bro. Excuse me. Okay, let's play again. Okay. Boy, network yakhe yenza amaholo vandag. Hey, yenze ezinye. So range yet has been filled, ne? Actually. Yo. Ngiyayibona Charlie. Oh, all right. So we have filled that range now.
Yeah, boy.
This is a daily, dog. This applies with 5 minutes. This applies with hour. This applies. And again, you are looking at the 4-hour chart. You are waiting for the 4-hour candle to close. You are not rushing it and then looking at the daily and then looking at the 5 minute. No. You are waiting for the 4-hour candle to close. If it's the daily, you are waiting for the daily candle to close. Yeah, so we are here now. What I anticipate is the other notable wrong. But the other notable thing is as price breaks zones, dog, as price keeps breaking zones, the next zone that it encounters will be stronger than the previous one. So as price breaks zones, the following zone is stronger than the previous one. Because people get skeptical that the momentum will keep going up. And when they are skeptical, they have fear. And when traders are fearful, what do? They do the opposite. And then that will cause rejection with markets, that will cause dojis, that will cause all of these other reversal signals. Yeah? Nazo-ke Charlie. Lama concept lawa, dog. We are going to be backtesting them nini sasa.
Stress my gonna maragues online, Anton. You know what you're saying makes sense, dog.
Yeah, boo.
Because it's something that you see. It's just a matter of waiting for the right time to execute and then
applying the process. Yes, ilapho nje Charlie.
Because we are the only people that is complicate talent nje yonke le.
Charlie.
Kumele izinto kumele ngabe awuzenzi uyazenza and things that you've done uyaziphinda usasichubeka ngisholo.
Ayibona-ke. Now you understand exactly how I ran up that account to $200 and then I lost it all. That is exactly what happened. Yeah, but so listen, Zona is from experience, dog. It's from experience, and you use that experience, you use those losses, and you do the opposite in the future. Yeah, but if when a dog if you have a problem holding trades, if when unenkinga yokuthi ibha yami yeNasdaq
mina yazi Joe yabo le nto esho le ukuthi
sure, Charlie.
Umuntu
yebo iyona lento ayizanayo
because that's one thing that I like used to do yabo.
Kumele uyiyeke Charlie yabo you know how lento kumele uyithathe kanjani, dog. Blinding of trader, dog. Yabo. Chances are 100% of your trades in terms of direction are right. 100% of them in terms of direction are right. I just entered another buy here. This is an engulfing candle. This is a new man.
Previously.
Yeah, so mina anticipate ukuthi siyakubona 10655 or maybe 10611 first. And then after logo, plus it's creating a doji on the 4-hour. But then I wouldn't like recommend any trades with Nasdaq for now because we still have this big bearish candle here that we might potentially fail. Yeah, but so the best way to execute here will be down here. emsileni at the bottom of the week. Yabo masifike la uyazi ukuthi stop loss sakho sancane boy. You minimizing your stop loss. Yabo Lord.
Actually, like stress challenge ngisho mina nasabe sikhuluma mfethu
Nazo ke.
Sibona kusenzani.
Othi ngi-adjust ezami i-stop loss boy. Fake ubreak even.
Solo hlaya ngisho ntona nalama account awalingani angithola.
Enye into ke futhi leyo ichali ayibo i-account le kade ino$200 mjida ezino443 ngivule nethangi so akusinto ethini akusinto ethini actually it was Tuesday or Monday, I'm not sure, but yeah, it was somewhere there. Enye into ke lana Charlie, again, where did this candle close? This candle closed beneath all of these other candles, yeah? It closed beneath all of these other zones, yeah? So what will happen and it's so big, yeah, this is such a big candle, yeah, so that means that the momentum, yeah, my sellers, is so strong, my bro, is so strong that in fact I will close out all my trades here. Okay, 310, not bad. So the momentum is still bearish, bro. It's still bearish. Let's look at the week. Let me show you why I was bearish, goodness sake, for the whole week. This is why. This is a bearish candle that created a wick to the downside. So I anticipated that price will push up. Yeah, it will push up. But as long as it doesn't break above the previous candle's high, we are still safe for what? Sales. And this is why it's important that you pay attention to the higher time frame and not only the smaller time frame. Look at the monthly. Yeah, that's any monthly. You need to consider all. It's a huge wick. And again, if you notice, the monthly has been bearish like for 1, 2, 3, 4 months since the lockdown. This thing has been pushing up, and it has not once retested this single tap rejection area. Yeah, 97, 49. Yeah. So I am waiting for Nasdaq to come down here before I anticipate any more buy orders. Yeah, bro.
Sure.
Yeah. So in the interim, we know if price breaks above a single tap rejection area, it must what? It must retest. So whatever pushes up, this is all umsangano. Yeah, it's all irrelevant to me because I know and I've been watching. You know, on Instagram there is this guy called Joash Naidu, where Victor's number in le. So that guy has been buying Nasdaq every flipping 3:30, bro. And I'm telling the weekly on Nasdaq. I'm telling Monday. Bro, the weekly on Nasdaq is bearish. Why are you buying or 3? I say okay, sharp. Yam shizol. Yam shana tang. Yam shana namhlanje kuseni ubhayi wakhe. Ngathi yebo ke. Yabo. Cause izinto uqinisa ikhanda akusizi dog. Yabo, akusizi uqinisa ikhanda.
Yeah, and nakhona yazi ukuthi mhlambe nakhona uyazi ukunyaza nakhona sometimes uke ku smosh.
Yeah, ayi lokho ke buka manje usethi thanks. Uthi tusashabo, thank you. Hey.
Suka la uzobabuya kuwade mfethu awungitshela istrategy sakho wenzani.
Hayi vele ngilinde lokho Charlie. Yabo bonke laba successful. Ngifike ngibashaya message eyi1 ekuseni. Na into ezokwenzakala la. Yabo le pheyo ibukayo. Ngicabanga ukuthi kuzokwenzakala la 1 2 3. Mase ngiyathula Charlie. Yabo. Umuntu ahamba yokwenza lo mbhedo wakhe wenza umshaye market. Mase yabuya mina sizongishaya ngo thank you ngithi okay sharp. I know eventually one of these big cats kuzomela ahlale phansi la. Athi ye baba. Wenza njani?
Hey.
Yabona ke lapho ke Charlie price yami ke bese ku 25,000 Charlie. Yes lo.
Yeah.
Guys lo udlala nengane Charlie, yabo. So leto le engulfing manje leli hour lisanda kuvulwa. I've noticed that in Nasdaq dog, if it's going to push, it pushes in the first 7 minutes hour. Yeah. If it rejects in the first 7 minutes, we told it like now, yeah, the hour just opened. I've noticed that if it is meant to be going up, né, the first 7 minutes should have sent us all the way up here. Yeah, but instead, reject. It left a wick already. Yeah, so what I anticipate will happen is Sologus consolidate that. Yeah, we will maybe close beneath 10, 5, 6, 8. But I am not willing to bet any money on it for now because the consolidation, and I don't trade consolidations. You can look at the 15 minutes like, okay, it double top potentially forming, yeah, but then we also have this double bottom. So it might be just going down to retest to retest this area here, the single tap rejection area there. It might be just collapsing for that tiny retest, or it could be just collapsing all the way down to here. Single tap rejection, yeah. Now, aligns with this breakout zone where we tried to retest before, but we couldn't. And basically, from here is where I would anticipate to buy, yeah, so as to minimize my stop loss. But again, remember that daily, that 4 hour, and that weekly is still very bearish, yeah, so whatever push up, dog, as long as we pay the higher time frame, you are done. You're just waiting the rest of the time. You wait for that week to close, yeah, and then you can anticipate what the next week will print like. Until you know that if price breaks the zone, it must retest. You know that if price breaks the zone, it must retest and then continue down.
Sure.
Where is it going? It must fill the range that it has created to the upside. It must fill that range first and then break and then retest and then continue down. Yeah, Hi. Nasdaq pushes up, collects EMAs at 1062.5. Okay. And then we continue to die. Because as I'm looking at this thing like, whoa. Any yabona nje isibhalile Charlie. Yabona range up le. Sesine doji. If this candle closes beneath the previous candle's low, I am selling. Why? Because it is engulfed. Why? Because the price is at resistance. Why? Because we have higher time frame, bearish momentum. Yeah. The 4 hours has also left this wick for us to fill. Let me remove this. The 4 hours has also left this wick to fill. Yeah, that's the wick that I will be aiming to exit from. Yeah, again, it's not rocket science, bro. It's easy.
Yeah.
What has happened here? Let's go down to the simplest thing. What has happened here? Break below. We have broken below. Now we are retesting. Now we will die. Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah. So if you understand that, my bro, yeah, because there is nothing you can do. You can't like push the candle. It must go down, and it actually does. No, it will only happen in Katsayo.
Hey.
Yeah, boo. So Charlie, those are the other just factors I've been watching for in Nasdaq. And again, if it doesn't push up the first 7 minutes, this thing, it's never gonna push up. So
lento ifuna sike sihlalele kahle siyibone kahle kahle akufuthi nalezi zinto lezi sizikhuluma manje. It's things that we should also
Sure. Yeah, understand. Yeah. What's important is to understand exactly why you lose. That's the first thing. Yeah, understanding exactly what causes the losses. And also like be willing to acknowledge that what you are doing now is wrong so that you can change it. But if you don't acknowledge what you are doing as wrong, then I will bonu better ngithi. I will bonu mosha. So uzoqhubeka umosha. Ngisho noma ungaboni ukuthi uyamosha. But then you only know ukuthi uyamosha by kwenzani ukwenza, by trying. You only know ukuthi uyamosha by trying, yabo, and failing and trying again and failing. And then ultimately ikhanda lakho lizovuma nalo ukuthi hayi Kahle hle ngiyamosha la uthi ngishintshe something. Yabo. Uthi ngishintshe something. So sibheke la. It's coming, dog. Stop loss sami for now. Uthi ngifake le trade la ku lentuza just so it's visible. Let's see. My sell is here, is right here actually. Sell is somewhere here. So I'm not in profits yet. Price is currently still trying to wake up with me. But yeah, this is the trade for Inez for now. Yeah, and also Charlie Boga. Yeah, but if we continue with the understanding of Tini, the most recent zones, there is no most recent zone like Kandela Lao 2, except this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so what happens when we have clean candles is price will replicate the same movement. With like yeah, but it won't be waiting here and then trying to wake up again. No, it will just and fall. Yeah, but so stop loss as long as it's above this week, I am safe for sales with 30 minutes. Also remembering, these are just mental stop loss, dog. It's not me putting stop loss we chart. I am watching the market and I am waiting for the thing to hit. If it hits there, then I close my trade. Yeah, but that's just a discipline that I have established for myself. Yeah, but it's stop loss as sees. Instead, what it does is it limits and it cuts me off rather than giving my trades enough room to play out. Yeah, but so to avoid all of that, my bro, just when I since you still a beginner, set the trade, set the stop loss, and then leave. Cause man, seeing price push up was over. Cause you've done it before, and chances are uzovala futhi. Cause it's habit, dog. It all has to do with risk.
Yeah.
It's risky, dog. And when you see the man, who say, no, I don't want you to go. So you panic. Once you panic, you start pressing buttons. Even when you're not supposed to, pressing buttons. Yeah. Oh yeah, we violate the phone. Like, okay, whatever happens. How about that?
Hey.
Mangfelile fine. Ngifundile. Ngibonile ukuthi angimele ngenze 1 2 3. Yabo. That's all. Yabo. And then you keep at it, dog. You keep at it. You keep trying. You don't give up. That's the thing. You don't give up. Into mawifuna, dog. Ngisho noma ungafela ka100. But eventually, you only need once. You only need to click once, dog. You click it like one, and you back in business, right? You back better than before because now you have experienced what it feels like to fail. Yeah, but if you have never failed, that means you haven't tried anything, and you've only like and actually applying is two different things. Yeah, bro. It's two different things.
Are you humble now?
Bona le drop le. It won't happen now, dog. It won't happen now. It won't happen now. Ngilinda 3:30 kahle hle. 3:30 ngathi izosinikeza into emnandi. Because we still have le week fill, dog. We still have this week fill. Let me show you quickly. We have that huge week fill to the downside for 4 hours. Yeah, boy. 4 hours, my bro, is looking tasty. 4 hours is looking tasty. Yeah, boy. So this whole range could still get filled. This whole range is angagcwalisa to the downside. If we get footy break le zone le pink. Yeah, boy. But for now, what will make me hold the trade is a break 30 minutes below 10,579, meaning this area here. In order for me to hold the cells, price must not close above this area. It must close beneath it. Yeah. And then I hold. Sure. If it doesn't, if I stop loss to break even, you relax. I will wait for a better entry. Yeah, because what price might do, what price might still do is push all the way up to this single tap rejection area here. Yeah, this area. again, we are not predicting la ntwana. So kumele wazi ukuthi if it doesn't happen this way, then this is the most probable way it will happen. Yabo. And then you save, you preserve your capital enough for you to be in the markets when that happens. Yabo. The price might wake up to this point here, but as long as we don't break kule high, we are still 50-60 on sales. Yeah, but probability, it's all a game of probability, dog.
That's all right.
Yeah, trading is a game of probability, and you increase your probability by knowing exactly what pair you're trading, by choosing a set time to trade, by choosing a set risk, by having a trading plan, by waiting patiently. Yeah, but patience. So that pretty much sums it up for today, my brother. I also have to just hit the gym quick, and then yeah, I'll be done after, and then we'll keep talking though. Mama, if anything else comes into mind, let me know and we'll break it down again, dog. So price nazoge dog nazoge othi ngiqede le Zoom kahle. I want to place another sell. If price pushes up to this resistance level, I will place another sell la kule weekly. Yeah. And again, buka dog. If see, this is resistance, angithi. Let's zoom in here.
Yeah.
This was previously an area of resistance, yeah. If this candle somehow closes back beneath la, it will qualify as a fake out, yeah, because this big bullish candle tried to break up. Because this big bullish candle tried to break up, but it couldn't sustain the gains. And what happens is immediately this one goes back within the range. Within the range. This is the range. The range is the difference between your highest point and your lowest point. Yeah. That in between area is your range. So what will happen is price must close back within this range and ultimately back beneath this range to retest and continue down to fill this wick. But then wicks only get filled when price is in momentum. Maingeki momentum, wicks will not get filled. Instead, price will continue to push up. Again, you also about probability. What's the probability of this bullish candle getting engulfed? Yeah, we have resistance.
Sure.
Previously, we have turned kule area, we tapped once and then we died. So if we're meant to be going down, we need to tap once and then die. We cannot be pushing up above. No. That will invalidate the sell. Yeah, that will invalidate the cells. What's the stop loss? Hey,
It's a positive.
Obviously, I would break even. Break even, dog. But that's also just we protect of it. You clearly see what we have a bullish candle close now. We might be retesting to continue up. With a stop here, you could be still safe for buys. Where are the buys going? You look left. See, single tap rejection now. Okay, cool. Maybe that's where we might go. But I'm not sure. Until this candle closes, I will then decide. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm holding my cells. I trust my cells just because that weekly and that 4 hours is...
Sure.
Yeah, so... Hello, my brother, for namhlanje. I will touch base again tomorrow. Ngicela ukuthola i-Telkom dana faka imonice uyaludlala ngathi.
Hayi. Khona ntwana yena nethi ifuna ukufaka i-airtime nje kuphela bese
nazo ke Charlie. Hayi ke Bincham, it was nice. Thank you for attending. Mina isikhathi sami sokuthi and then so my brother, peace. Ukhumbuleke ama losses akho ukuthi indaba yenzakalile izolo. So and do the opposite of them today.
Actually, ngifundile ntwana.
Yeah, Charlie. Injalo nje
Okwamanje okuningi nje ngizaba-appreciate ngizawulinda and then sibone nalena stake hayi siza-relaxe.
Hayi relaxele Charlie. Idinga abantu abanenhliziyo enkulu le stake. Idinga abantu abane-risk appetite enkulu ntwana. Yo. Ay mara ke you this thing bra. In-stake just if in-stake ifuna
leso sikhathi ntwana.
yebo sizofika dog. So ifuna nje ukuthi uyinikeze ukuthi yazi ukuthini. Anything can happen with Nasdaq. The markets don't need to do what you think must happen. They can do anything. Nobody controls the market, bro. Now the price must push up. No. The markets can do anything. So it's best for you just analyze and then take a subjective decision, trading decision based off the factors that you have now used to confirm as to why that decision is valid. Yeah, bro.
Hayi.
Nazo-ke Charlie.
All clear.
I get ngibonga ke Charlie. Till next time, my brother. Till next time.
Thank you, ntwana.
Away, my bro.